East meets West. It's game day 8 of the FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers. It's Group I, and it's the game between Turkey and Serbia. These are the other games in Group I on this game day. Great Britain taking on Latvia, and Greece going up against Belgium. And you can look and understand why this game that we're going to be watching is so important. Serbia at 2-3, Turkey at 2-3, and 4th and 5th place. You need to be in the top 3 by the end of the second round if you are going to qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Well, these two teams, a couple of powerhouses. In fact, you might remember in 2010, these countries met in the semifinals of the FIBA Basketball World Cup here in Turkey, and it was Turkey winning a thriller. Went right down to the wire. So there is a big history between these two teams, but at the end of the day, 12 years later, a lot of different faces involved, and a lot of things have happened on the national teams since that time. Of course, Serbia made their mark really at the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup when they made it to the final before falling to the USA. But in 2019, they came up short, falling in the quarterfinals to Argentina. Turkey, meanwhile, were right on the verge of upsetting the United States early in the tournament, but had some free throw woes at the end of the game and missed a golden opportunity to win that one, and it really spoiled their campaign. Here they are now battling away just to try to make it into the World Cup. They are coming off a loss, a big loss at Latvia. Meanwhile, Serbia, in one of the great games of the European qualifiers, survived in a thriller at home against Greece. The star billing went to Nikola Jokic for Serbia, and of course Giannis Antetokounmpo playing for Greece. But now it's all about Turkey and Serbia, two teams desperate to get wins. If Serbia can get 2 wins in this window, it will be viewed as a huge success. If Serbia get the 2 wins, it's a huge success. If Turkey fall into games, boy, it will be bad news for their hopes under Coach Ergin Ataman of trying to get back to the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will be played in Indonesia, Japan, and Philippines next year. For now, take a pause and listen to the national anthems for both Serbia and Turkey.
Türkiye. Şimdi hep birlikte büyük bir coşkuyla söylüyoruz. İstiklal Marşımız.
Well, here we are once again, folks, in the Sinan Erdem Arena. And a couple of wise old owls there, Ergin Ataman on the right for Turkey and Svetislav Pešić on the left. I say that as a compliment, both to the premier coaches in the game. They will come up with a strategy that's going to put them in a position to win. You can see that the players on both of these teams know each other very well. A lot of them have been teammates, and they've certainly competed against each other or alongside each other. But today they're on opposing sides. Antonio Conte, Martin Horzov, and Michael Proch on the right there. Conde in the middle, and Horzov on the left. Refereeing tonight, and all good referees, and we anticipate a very good game. It's been a rough old ride in this qualifying, certainly for Turkey. They know their backs are against the wall after the most recent defeat. Well, it was not, even the fact that they, not just that they lost, but they lost 111 to 85 at Latvia. That is tough to bounce back from. So they're going to have to come out breathing fire today and try to beat a Serbia team that has Nikola Jokic, who has scooped the last 2 MVP awards in the NBA. Vanja Marinkovic, Nikola Kalinic, Vladimir Lucic, Nikola Jokic, and Vasilij Micic in the starting 5 for Serbia. Petrusev, Davidovic, Dobric, Jagodic, Kurica, Guduric, Jeremias, all coming off the bench for Serbia. And Coach Pešić, who, well, if you were around back in 2002 in Indianapolis at the World Championship, as it was then called, you might remember him. He was coaching Yugoslavia to the title. Of course, has won a lot of trophies since and has had a very busy life, moving to and fro, leading different clubs. But that's kind of the nature of the business. And here he is now back coaching Serbia, and we'll get a look here and see for Melih Mamatoğlu. Be interesting to see the starting 5 for Turkey. And Ergin Ataman's selection has Shane Larkin, Cedi Osman, Furkan Korkmaz. So Osman and Korkmaz from the NBA, Alperen Şengün as well, and Ercan Osmani in the starting 5. Hazer, Bitim, Altali, Mamatoğlu, Kabaja, Tuncer, and Shanley coming off the bench. So it's a good lineup for Turkey. It's really hard in these European qualifiers. I mean, don't forget, when they went up against Latvia, they went up against a Latvia team that had a rampant Kristaps Porzingis in their lineup, and they were playing in hostile territory. So if you're going to make it to the World Cup, you're going to have to earn it. And boy, it has never been as true as that, because there are no gimmies, especially once you get to the second round. Teams are ready to go, playing with a sense of desperation, and you have to be concentrated, focused, determined, and don't make excuses. Just get out and give it your best shot. Ergin Ataman, again, looks like he's ready for this. I know he thinks highly of himself in terms of touting himself for NBA jobs. You can't miss that from recent months in the media, and I'm sure he would be a great coach over there. So Turkey fortunate to have him, and again, Alperen Şengün joining that rich tradition of Turkish players that have played overseas. Of course, a great player in the youth national team setup for Turkey as well. And don't forget, these two teams will be at the FIBA Eurobasket, which is just around the corner. It'll be tipping off September 1st. Turkey will be in Group A at the Eurobasket. Those games will be in Georgia, and Serbia will be in Group D, playing their games in Prague. But right now, their focus is on matters here in Istanbul, a city that has played host to many a significant basketball game in the past. Well, hello everybody, good evening and welcome to Istanbul. The European qualifier between Turkey and Serbia is underway. Cedi Osman out guarding Nikola Kalinic. These two teams scrapping away. They're got their backs against the wall as they try to get into the top three, and Jokic backs his way down and scores already. The man, once again, it's worth repeating, has won the last two NBA MVP awards with the Denver Nuggets. And he was utterly sensational the other night for Serbia in their overtime win over Greece. Osmani finds his way in, puts it up way too hard, and almost had a chance for a three-point play. Instead, he will take a couple of free throws. So Micic picks up the foul. Micic knows these waters very well, having played professionally here in Istanbul. Fan favorite. And when you're a celebrity like Jokic, really, even when you're playing in enemy territory, seems like everybody likes you. Everybody's thrilled to see him competing tonight. I just hope he doesn't have a big game like he did the other night, and he's already off to a good start. Osmani misses the first free throw. Ercan Osmani, one of the many bigs in this Turkey setup. So the free throw is good, and one of two makes it a early Serbia lead. Micic. Here's Jokic again, getting inside. And he takes on the young fella, Schengen. Little basketball lesson being delivered here right at the start of the game by Nikola Jokic. Larkin, a nice handoff, and Jokic fouls Schengen. Now, when Jokic played at the World Cup in 2019, he seemed a little heavier, but he's come into this tournament looking light on his feet, and you can just see the joy, the relief on the face of Svetislav Pešić, even, who, oh boy, is glad that he's here. Schengen, meanwhile, misses another free throw. Adamant actually coached Turkey when they played at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2014. They made it to the quarterfinals. He recently returned to the helm. And Alperen Schengen makes both free throws, or makes the second free throw. Micic. Again, will they try to get it to Jokic? Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go to him as much as you can. Here he is passing it. And Turkey close off the penetration as Schengen picks it up. Pešić barking for a foul. Here's Furkan Korkmaz. Schengen thought about it and loses it, passes it out of bounds. Alperen Schengen with the Houston Rockets. So he is not in awe, but he definitely doesn't have the same pedigree as the man that he's guarding right now. Oh, look at the passing from Jokic, just so easy. Kalinic back to Jokic. And Schengen goes up. You know, he must love hearing the words of wisdom from Mehmet Okur, who's part of that coaching staff over there with Turkey. Former NBA champion as well, former Turkey national team player. And the reach and the foul has been called on Marinkovic. Here's Shane Larkin. Korkmaz, count it! That's what he does. Will Turkey have an answer, or will Serbia have an answer? Kalinic, good for three. Gets it right back. Korkmaz floats in, and you can see the quality. He's looking for a foul as well. Intelligent drive from Korkmaz. The dump to Jokic, and he's fouled as well on the play. Antonio Conde says he was hit in the face. Bam, and he definitely was smacked in the face. Wasn't on purpose, but he definitely got him. Schengen picks up his first foul. It's been an unbelievable European qualifiers window in terms of the star power that has turned out. And maybe the brightest star of all was that man right there, Jokic. You see the beauty of this system when all of these great players are able to get out and be with their national teams. It has been sensational stuff. Here's Korkmaz dribbling to his left. Oh, and another ill-timed. Well, they're never a good time for a turnover. Micic gets in. Oh boy, what a sweet finish that was. Getting past Cedi Osman and putting it off the glass and in. Osman now. Osman playing at his third, or trying to get to his third World Cup. And now the pass intercepted by Kalinic. Here he is. Oh, and Jokic kind of lost his handle. Ball went out of bounds. Schengen goes out, takes a seat. So that Shanley comes in. Larkin almost has it turned over, and now ball swiped, but then Turkey get it back. Both teams showing the quick hands. Osmani, Ercan Osmani. Ball goes off of Lucic. Whew. Close call. Korkmaz, that was short. Serbia with a 5-point lead. Jokic going up against Shanley and having some success. Well, the word unstoppable comes to mind. Cedi Osman. And alarm bell starting to ring already in Istanbul. Turkey trailing by 7. And Jokic is just taking over the game every time. Down, getting touches, and attacking the basket.
Milli takımımızda oyuncu değişikliği çıkan oyuncu Ercan Osmani. Gelen oyuncu Şehmus Hazer.
Şehmus Hazer comes in. Jokic is at the line. Not a team you want to fall behind against. But if you're going to fall behind against them, Make sure it's early in the game so you got time to fight back. Shane Larkin. Isaiah in. Boy, looked like he might have had a shot there. Osman. Fouled by Lucic. Just got a little too close to him. Made some contact. Osman was already in a difficult spot. Korkmaz has his pass stopped, and the turnover. Good hands by Jokic. He's making plays on both ends of the court. There's Mitsic again, little runner. Osman, slick, gets in, scores with the right hand on the left side of the basket. How do they contain Jokic? That's the big question. Mitsic gets it back to Jokic. Into the corner. Marinkovic off target. He's one of the marksmen. So a couple of empty trips now for Serbia. Larkin for three. And Turkey kick it, so 14 we put on the shot clock. Jokic is going to get his first breather. Tuncer's come into the game for Turkey. Overhand Tuncer. And some other changes as well here. It's not going to count. So Marko Guduric, number 23, has come in. And Nikola Milutinov, number 33, has taken over for Jokic. Overhand Tuncer picks up his first foul right after coming into the game. Guduric passes back outside to Lucic, wide open, and he's fouled while attempting the three-pointer. Yilmaz also in the game, goes over to help his teammate up. Cedi Osman. Lucky he didn't give away a potential four-point play there. Lucic takes his time, makes the first. Lucic gets his first breather over there. And the second has been made. Haider Turkoglu, the president of the Turkish Basketball Federation, of course, one of the all-time great Turkey players. All-Star 5 selection in 2010 when they made it to the final before falling to Kevin Durant in the USA. Here's Osman. Shot clock down to 4. And slips down. Here comes Lucic now on the break. 3-on-1 break. And finished by Guduric. And it's just going from bad to worse for Turkey. And that's with Jokic out of the game. Let's go down to the bench and try to hear coach.
Burayı pop eder. Buradan şuta bakım ama aynı yerdesiniz. Spacing'ler bozuk. Ya buradaki adamın yanında niye 2 tane adam var?
Jenny böyle gitmesin. Jenny burada kalsın.
Burada. Ya 3 side pop'ta buraya gel.
Ice yaptıkları için Jenny gitme, bu tarafta kal. Yani buraya gel. Sen tek adam.
Ama one down şeyimiz oynuyoruz. One down şeyimiz. Basketten sonra baskı yapacağız, pres yapacağız biraz. Tamam, Jerry Kalinic'le oynuyor. Sen Lucic'le oynuyorsun. Burada guard to guard pres yapacağız.
Hadi.
1, 2, 3.
Well, Turkey trying to find some good play here, but they're just kind of shooting themselves in the foot with turnovers at this stage, and Serbia are punishing them. It is worth remembering, by the way, if these teams do not make it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup, doesn't mean that their chances are necessarily over of making it to the Olympics, because there will be 16 teams from Europe that participate in the pre-Olympic qualifying tournaments. 12 teams from the second round of these European qualifiers that did not qualify for the World Cup. So, of course, these two teams, it's hard to imagine having the World Cup without them, but it is tough to make it to the World Cup from Europe. There is no doubt about it. Osman puts up kind of a crazy shot, looking for a foul, complaining he was pushed. Serbia have been getting points going to the basket. We've seen that a couple times from Turkey as well, but they've got to get better shots than that. And here's a break for Turkey, because Milutinov was literally, couldn't have been an easier shot. Burgerhan Tuncer. Beautiful pass. Beautiful finish from Korkmaz. Guduric brings it up. We know him because he plays for Fenerbahce. Here he is. Wide open, Lucic for 3. Wow. Not sure why they're leaving him open. He's a good shooter. Lucic who played in that one game, had 14 points. One European qualifier, rather. Osman for 3. Kalinic up ahead. Milutinov. And Serbia just keep piling on the misery right at the end of the quarter. Could not have gone any worse for Turkey. The 12 giant men are in trouble. Serbia on top, 26-11. I mean, 70% inside the arc for Serbia, 67% from deep, perfect at the line. And this is the reason why they're in trouble. The early success from Jokic, they just could not control him. Didn't have a prayer, really. He just went to work. Jokic with 11 points. 4-5 from the floor. And when they fouled him, he made his free throws, all 3 of them. Korkmaz gave him a little bit of hope hitting that 3-pointer. He's got 7 points. But he's really the only player that's done anything for Turkey at this stage. Kalinic got in on the act as well. And so it's not just Jokic that's infectious rather, his good play. Scan in the Courtside 1891 app there, scan in the barcode, and you'll have it for your smartphone. Turkey lost both of their first-round games against Greece. The first by 1 point, the second after making a great comeback here in the Sinan Erdem Arena. They both of their wins against Great Britain. And the jump hook is not there. Kalinic now, and Serbia look to turn the screw. And Militunov falls out of bounds. Korkmaz doesn't mess around. He just snatches the ball out of the air. Turkey need a run. Tuncer for 3. And a push on Yilmaz. No, it's on Militunov, excuse me. And another foul has been called. Well, for whatever reason, Ataman, maybe it's defensively, he hasn't put in Mamatolu yet, and that's a guy that can give you instant offense. He's yet to check in. Meli Mamatolu. Nor have we seen Bitim. Some worried looks over there on the Turkish bench. They're down 15 points. Need to try to get to 10. Just looks better. And nice shot from Korkmaz, doing all he can to keep his team within striking distance. See his time with the Philadelphia 76ers. He's gotten better. Yilmaz for 3, rims out. Korkmaz behind the back. Shingen thought about going up and makes a nice bounce pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock down to 7. Korkmaz puts it up, goes down looking for a call. Guduric, he's a good shooter, and just kind of reminds us of that with the 3. Larkin hands it off to Korkmaz. That's off. Just when you think it might start to go well for Turkey, Serbia make a couple of big plays. Tuncer picked up the foul, reaching from behind. So Bitim comes in. So look, some athleticism, some length, and also Mamatolu, the shooter that I was talking about. Of course, everybody knows Meli Mamatolu. Guarding his former teammate, Guduric. Lucic runs off the three-point line, puts up a turnaround jumper, and he's fouled by Bitim. Excellent call by the ref. He got him right on the elbow. Serbia playing like a well-oiled machine right now. Again, coming off that emotional high of winning an overtime classic against Giannis Antetokounmpo in Greece in Belgrade. And the more time they have under their belt, the better they look like they're getting. Will be a serious contender for the top of the podium at the Eurobasket. Here is Shanley missing. And how about that? Schengen slapped, but he finishes well. So Yaramaz is boxed out, and he just he hacked him. Turkey 2 of 4 at the line so far. Just 1 of 7 from three-point range. Serbia perfect at the line, 7 of 7. And from three-point range, they're 3 of 5. Schengen takes his time and makes the free throw. Oh, nice behind the back pass. Look at him break. Oh, great block by Schengen. Terrific hustle on defense. The athleticism, the rim protection. Kurdic couldn't believe it. Well, there was some contact, definitely. I'm not even sure if he touched the ball. A break for Turkey, it appears. And that's exactly what Pezic is complaining about. And sometimes you need a break to turn things around. Mamatolu, good. There he is, folks. Mamatolu has arrived at the party. Timeout. That's a 5-point swing. And a good timeout taken by Pezic. Doesn't want Turkey to get any type of flow, any type of run here.
Šutirat će prvu loptu i igrat će na granici faula. Radit će faulove koji sudija svira ili svira. Prema tome, dajte da se šut zatvori i kad uđemo u akciju, ne igramo dobro akciju. Ne igramo akciju. Ajmo to da igramo.
Ya Serdar belli oynuyoruz. Benim burada ilk sertaç yapıyorsun. Alper'e fotoğraf çıkıyorsun buradan.
Well, Mamatolu just has to have the green light. I mean, it's sometimes Turkey might be a little guilty of making one too many passes. But when it comes to that man right there, pretty much when he steps on the floor, he can shoot it wherever he is. You can hear the crowd just looking for a reason to get involved. Serbia with 4 team fouls, Turkey with 2. And the run from Mamatolu has just ignited the crowd. The three-pointer, rather. And here it is on the baseline. They pass it. They get the open look. Lucic, it's off. Here comes Bitim. Find Mamatolu. Here he is again. And good D by Serbia. Forcing the two. Shanley with the rebound. And quick pass. Strong move. Well, Schengen is showing us something, isn't he? Back to an 11-point game. Mitsic. And Yegornik Kurtza misses. And another chance for Turkey. Bitim. Oh, be careful. Boy, what a great catch from Schengen. He turns, having a hard time controlling the basketball. Almost a turnover. They get it to the corner. Mamatolo! Oh, boy. The entire arena felt like that was going in. Guduric back outside. He got into Kurtza and he hits an open three. Great concentration. And the ball goes back over to Serbia. And the bad news is for Turkey, Jokic is back in the game. Osman comes back in for Turkey. Jokic. And lost it for a second, but then gets it back and puts it up and in. Just kind of takes the air out of the balloon. You can hear it, just the gasp from the Turkish crowd. And Yegornik Kurtza fouls Schengen. And that was Mitsic. So Serbia over the limit, and Schengen has to catch his breath and try to make the free throws. 20 years of age and already a prominent role in this Turkey national team. Kabajan waiting for his chance as well. Another young one, 21 years of age. Schengen with 7 points, 3 rebounds. And calmly sinks both free throws. Mamatolu trying to stick to Mitsic. Guduric, another wide open shot. Fortunate for Turkey. Guduric misses. Schengen pulls up and, well, maybe could have passed to Mamatolu. Here's Jokic, spins, turns. Even on his misses, he looks good, doesn't he? He gets the ball back. Jokic trying to discuss with the referee what is a foul and what isn't. A meter behind the arc, and once again he is fouled. Another 3 free throws for Serbia. This is Micic. Well, he got his hand on him while he was up in the air. We saw Mamatoğlu completely lose his composure in a game against Greece at the wrong time. They were down several points, but still with a chance. But it basically just killed the game for Turkey. But it was played here in Istanbul. Well, that's the player that he knows very well because he's his point guard for Anadolu Efes, the team that Adaman coaches. So could have been worse. Only makes 1 of 3 free throws. Mamatoğlu in the corner, still hoping to catch a pass so he can launch another 3. Schengen for 3. Wow! Has he got some game or what? $11 points for Schengen. Guduric to Kalinic. Goes up against Osman. And Shanley, they call a foul for pushing Jokic. It's kind of hard to understand. Let's see, have another look at it. It looked like Kalinic actually got hit on the arm when he went up by Osman. Oh. It's tough to see that one. Guduric misses it, so Turkey have it. Shanley from deep. Mamatoğlu battles for the rebound, and it's going to be this way. I mean, I think the reality is if Mamatoğlu is on the court, he has to be shooting the basketball. That is what he does. He's made one. He's missed a 3. He's missed one inside the arc, but he's got to shoot it. You'd rather see him shooting it than Shanley. Kabaja, the 21-year-old from Galatasaray, checks in the game. Had some big games in the Basketball Champions League. Here's Mamatoğlu and doesn't get it off in time. What a smart play. Didn't know how much time was on the clock. Uh-oh, Jokic just spins. Look at him go. Look at him. Wow. The way he moves, it's kind of like they just can't even foul him. He's so elusive. Osman. Cedi Osman with just 2 points. Kabaja. Stops Jokic. Kalinic for three. Long rebound, and Schengen couldn't control it. Jokic gets it. Wow. Jokic goes to 19 points. He didn't like being outscored by Giannis Antetokounmpo the other night, who had 40. And right now, Jokic with the 19 points. Excuse me, he's got 17. Second foul, Lucic. I mean, players that have to fire for Turkey: Osman, Larkin. They've scored a combined 2 points. Oh, look at that. Nikola Jokic is here in the house tonight, watching his Serbia team play. Excuse me, not Nikola Jokic. Only the most famous tennis player in the world, Novak Djokovic. Got basketball on the brain. One of the all-time greats here cheering his national team, Serbia, just like they would cheer for him at the Olympics. Here is Larkin, meanwhile, at the line, making the first. So Novak Djokovic with a pretty good seat, I would say, right on the court. And the second free throw from Larkin, the son of American baseball legend Barry Larkin. So timeout on the court here with 34.3 seconds to go in the first half.
Yanlarına gelin bunlar, tamam mı? Ama siz geçerlerse yardıma gelmeyin buraya. Şeye gelmeyin. Tamam mı? Geriye geldiğiniz zaman normal trap divantıma yapıyoruz. 4-5. Şeyin adamı alırsa hemen adamını bırakıp trap'a geliyorsun. Trap yapıyoruz. İçeri kapanıyoruz. Tamam mı? Hadi. Kolay faal yapma. Kolay faal yapma.
The crowd getting some light relief here during the timeout. Probably it's a good thing that they do this, because it's been really tough viewing for them as Serbia have just wreaked havoc, especially offensively. See a lot of Turkish basketball players here as well that aren't in the national team or used to play for the national team. So Yilmaz is going to inbound the basketball. Kalinic. Yilmaz gets it across midcourt. Here's Jokic. Altali checks into the game here at the end for Turkey and almost knocked it away, and Jokic gets it and scores. Wow. That's what you call a dream scenario for Serbia, taking all that time off the clock and scoring with that possession. All the time off of the shot clock.
Furkan Altalı'yla değişiyor. Elif'le Şehmuz'la değişiyor. Topu buradan. Kedi, sen çıkartıyorsun. Furkan, Korkmaz sen buraya koşuyorsun. Alperen, burada Şeyh'ine topu aldırmaya çalışıyoruz. Tamam, Şeyh'ine aldırmaya çalışıyoruz. Şeyh topu aldığı zaman burada Alperen ve Kedi hemen down'a gidiyoruz. Down,
Svi sprint nazad. I onda odmah. Neki si nazad.
Pazi španski pik, pazi španski pik, obično to ide.
Jokic just so good at that end of the floor. This is the only basket, and that's another one of the issues has been the turnovers. Serbia scored 8 points off of the 7 Turkey turnovers. Schengen, Serbia lead it by 16, and the pass goes out of bounds. And even worse, they've left time for Serbia, 2.3 seconds. Kalinic launches it from midcourt. Oh, you're kidding me! Can it get any worse for Turkey? Nikola Kalinic just throws a nail in the coffin beyond half court. Unbelievable. Serbia lead it 47-28 over Turkey at halftime. Wow. How do you recover from that half if you're Turkey? Serbia shooting 67% of that inside the arc. That was their 5th three-pointer from Kalinic. And basketball is a 40-minute game, but we just haven't seen any type of fluidity, any type of rhythm, shooting-wise, passing-wise from Turkey that suggests they're going to get back into this. Jokic with 19 points, 9 for Lucic, 6 for Kalinic. And, wow. Not the buzzer beater that Turkey fans were hoping to see, that's for sure. This is the bigger issue. Jokic wheeling and dealing his back to the basket game. When he faces the basket, he can't be stopped. He's got, you know, if the double team comes, he's such a good passer. Kalinic, meanwhile, that was his first 3. And there's just nobody that can stop him. So if you're a neutral fan, you sit back and you enjoy this performance as well as a Serbia fan. But if you're a Turkish fan, it's hard to enjoy this at all because your team is just for the 2nd consecutive European qualifier suffering a beatdown. But there is 20 minutes remaining, and you do have hope. You got to come out and get some stops and start making some shots. But the confidence does not look like it's there right now for Turkey's national team. Kuduric also in on the act. Lucic has played well. Serbia are a far cry from the team that looks like right now that came into the 2nd round struggling for results. Because at this pace, they're going to get a 2nd win, and they're going to storm into the FIBA Eurobasket with one thing in mind, and that's going all the way to the title. Jokic getting the majority of his points right at the basket from about a meter in, and it has been tough viewing. And that was the shot right there that shocked the world from Kalinic. 47-28, Serbia on top of Turkey at halftime.
will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Hanger, lovely behind the back, crossover and the flush. Just a shake of the head there from Hopkins on the bench with disbelief at the move from his teammate.
Time running down, step back, it's good, right at the buzzer! Marius Grigonis loving that, that is a tough move.
Now, oh, Poirier, what a spin move from the big fella! Coming into the game late, making a huge play. Look at this.
Sabonis, and away he comes in the open floor. And left hand is the finish. Just runs the floor so well. Sabonis at 6'11", he does not look 6'11" when he's in full flow.
Nurkic bounce pass. Look at him run the floor. Oh, is he okay? Kamenyas crashed to the floor.
Hanger now at the top with possession for Hungary. Pass inside, and there's the thunder. Ailingsfeld puts what looked like half the Czech Republic team on a poster.
Almost lost by Goodmanson. He's got to get it across. He does. Acox comes to his rescue. Acox going for the big time. What a block! Unbelievable action above the hoop in Reykjavik.
Nurkic, oh, a dangerous pass. Yabusele, 48, you don't want to foul him. He goes up with a dunk.
On the verse, the Vries very active in the opening minutes of this one. Nice pass to the corner as well. Extra pass on to Clough. Clough going behind the back. Dazzling dribble. What a move from Charlon Clough. Tying the Spanish defense in knots.
Nurkic thought about launching it. He's going to take off. Oh my goodness me, are you kidding me? What a move from Nurkic. They're going to be talking about that one for a long time. That might just be the dunk of the qualifiers. Wow, look at this. Is he going to shoot it? No. And then he sees it open up, and he says, I'm going right at you, big fella. And he goes and he puts Poirier on the poster. Serbia on top 47-28, and this is the biggest reason why Nikola Jokic has been going to work here in Istanbul. 19 points. His back to the basket game, then facing the basket, 8 of 10. He's getting to the basket. He's not settling for jump shots. He is just finding his way to the rim, to the back, you know, the layups. Even getting fouled, getting three-point plays. Try as they might, Turkey have not been able to slow him down. So all of his shots is basically like a layup drill. And for Turkey, Furkan Korkmaz, or Alperen Şengün rather, excuse me, has 11 points. It was Korkmaz for a while, but Şengün came out and started doing yeoman's work around the basket. It helped when Jokic wasn't in the game. But he also hit a three-pointer. This is him being tough and going up against Militunov. Here's the three. A long three, in fact. So, indeed, a very promising start for Serbia. Speaking of promise, Şengün has a lot of it, but Turkey are going to need something special in the second half to avoid falling to a second straight defeat in the second round. Well, the Sinan Erdem Dome is digesting events, especially the shot made from Belgrade from Kalinic. I mean, he was no other way to put it, just put an exclamation mark on that first half performance for Serbia by making a shot from beyond half court for a 47-28 lead. And, you know, basketball is a simple game in so much that Turkey come out, they're going to have to obviously make shots, but they're going to have to get stops, and they're going to have to get rebounds. They got to figure out what they're going to do with Jokic. And the problem is they've had, you know, a couple of days to prepare for it. They knew what was coming, but the other issue is that on the, you know, in the event that he hasn't been shooting the basketball, other people have been shooting it as well and making shots. So the long three-pointer, the long half-court heave from Kalinic just kind of added insult. And yeah, it's all setting up not just for intriguing European qualifiers for the rest of the second round, but for the FIBA Eurobasket, which is going to be coming up. I mean, it's going to be something else. The fans in Prague, they better be ready for Jokic, because when he shows up, I think Serbia probably will be the team to beat on this evidence. Netherlands, Finland, Poland, Czech Republic, Israel, no question about it. Serbia will be favorites going into that group. And as for Turkey, they will be playing in Georgia and Tbilisi in the Eurobasket with Montenegro, who's also hot, or been playing well, Bulgaria, Spain, Belgium. Maybe the toughest group will be in Germany, where there will be Slovenia, Lithuania, France, as well as Bosnia and Herzegovina and Hungary. Germany brought Luka Doncic and Slovenia down to earth today, winning that game convincingly. And Lithuania suddenly looking like a juggernaut. And France, of course, fell yesterday in double overtime at Bosnia and Herzegovina. So Bosnia and Herzegovina are a dangerous team. So again, the FIBA Eurobasket is going to be fascinating. But these teams want to be at the World Cup. Turkey want to be at the World Cup. And if they suffer another defeat today, it is going to be bad news for their chances. But it is worth remembering, folks, that you know, 12 teams from the second round of the qualifiers that have not, or that ultimately do not qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup will in fact go where they will be eligible to participate in the pre-Olympic qualifying tournaments. And then 4 teams will qualify from the Eurobasket pre-qualifiers second round. So a lot of international basketball coming your way. Everybody wants to be in France, and that'll be one of Turkey's big aims, regardless of whether or not they make it to the World Cup or not. And they just have to keep that in mind. But you know, when you see Cedi Osman and you think about his, you know, the talent is there for Turkey, but it's playing, making the most of it. And for whatever reason, it just hasn't worked for them in this window. Again, Korkmaz does have 9 points, but Cedi Osman just 2, and Larkin just 2. Download the app, folks. Scan in the barcode. You get the World Cup Qualifiers app on your smartphone, and you'll have all the latest information, everything that you need to keep up with this great competition. And if that wasn't worse enough, Serbia is starting with possession here at the start of the second half. Well, welcome back, folks. If you just joined us, third quarter underway. Serbia on top 47-28 here over Turkey in Istanbul. And they continue to feed the best player in the world, and the best player in the world continues to put the ball in the basket. He's got 21 points, and Shanley is feeling it after something happened there. Obviously caught like a flailing elbow or hand or something. Serbia by 21 points. Osman, and contact is made. So free throws coming for Cedi Osman. And he got the foul called on Jokic. Jokic is saying that Osman jumped over him. The Turkey players need to kind of not have negative thoughts. Try to think positive, which is hard to do after that first half performance. Osman makes 1 of 2. Get it back to a 20-point deficit. Got to be some type of full court pressure or something. Mamatolu starts with Shanley, Osman, Larkin, and Schengen. Kalinic fouled by Osman. There's Novak Djokovic again, moving back into his courtside seat. No doubt he was happy. Heater Turkoglu welcoming him back. And the pass goes out of bounds from Micic. Marinkovic guarding Larkin. Osman for 3. Kalinic, and a three that's a little bit closer than the last one he made. Jokic, oh, finally misses a shot down low, but Serbia keep possession. Another wide open three for Serbia, and another bullet dodged by Turkey, but Serbia continue to get the rebounds. Third time the charm. Nope. An air ball by Marinkovic. Osman determined to get going. Schengen back outside to Osman. Larkin, a little runner. Shane Larkin goes to 4 points. His first field goal. Three-point shot, Kalinic. Well, they remember him from his days here. He's a player, he's a gamer, and he puts Serbia back up by 21. And the ball stolen by Micic. I think Lucic might have got a hand on it. Here's Kalinic, gets swatted. And now a chance to run for Turkey. 3:01 break, Osman goes in. Well, that's hopeful. Another wide open look, Kalinic. Osman gets in, another layup. And finally, Osman has gotten into the game. Maybe that's why Korkmaz has stayed out, because it just puts more responsibility on Osman. Jokic spinning, passing it back. Marinkovic. And another miss. And here comes Turkey. Mamatolu. Good! Turkey! Cut the deficit to 14 points. The shots are falling. The vibe is different. And Pezic wants to slow down this momentum right now.
Evet, şimdi geliyor. Teşekkür ediyorum.
See those shooting numbers improving some for Turkey. And that block was huge because Turkey were reeling a little bit after the turnover, but then it triggers the break. And Mamatolu, his second three-pointer of the game. She likes it. Everybody wearing those red shirts likes it. Now Jokic comes back out. Let's see how Serbia respond. See if they've been able to take some of the wind out of the sails of this Turkey team. It's had their best run of the game. They were down by 21. They've cut it to 14. Jokic, and the ball goes out of bounds again. It was definitely within reach for Jokic, but he didn't bend over and pick it up. But then again, Micic needs to get him a better pass. Schengen. Going right at Jokic. Gets it to go. It's a 12-point game. What in the world is going on in Istanbul? Have Serbia taken their foot off the pedal? Lucic, Guduric, and the foul before the shot. Watch Larkin. Larkin pushed over, running through the screen, trying to get to Guduric. Novak Djokovic, no doubt, getting nervous, sitting courtside. His national team now just up 12 points. Micic over to Jokic. Oh, drives in, he's denied. Great D by Shanley and Schengen. Schengen gets in the paint, loses it, gets it back. He's got some moves, doesn't he? Over to Osman. He's got to find Larkin, he's open. There he goes. And then Larkin, they pass it around, three-pointer for Osman. Got it! Incredible! Single digits! Turkey are alive! They're alive and kicking the 12 giant men. Now the pass from the wing. Micic. Oh, what a huge offensive rebound and putback by Vladimir Lucic. Boy, when these two teams play in Istanbul, it is something special, isn't it? Osman, completely different player from the first half. He's got 10 points. Look at the make from Schengen as well, taking on the best player in the world, and not a fear, not a hint of fear in his game. And then Osman again celebrating after the big three, but Serbia have finally been able to stop the rot and score to take it back to an 11-point game. Larkin for three. And offensive foul, crashing the boards. And Schengen definitely made contact with Militunov. Ergin Ataman just going to walk away. He doesn't want to get a technical. But it looks like he has gotten a technical. Wow. Bench technical foul. So Marko Guduric will take the free throw and make it. These technical fouls in these home games for Turkey, things aren't going their way, and then they make a run. Going to be disappointed with the odd call. Remember, though, they had the call go their way when it looked like the Serbia player got fouled going up to the basket and it wasn't called. So these things even out. You just got to keep playing. Oh, look at that. Great anticipation from Larkin. Over it goes. Osman rims out, but the offensive rebound, Schengen hands it off. Osman! And it's back to a 10-point game. Cedi Osman now playing like the Cedi Osman we've grown accustomed to seeing in recent years. Lucic just behind the free throw line. Osman with the rebound. Now he runs. He might take it all the way. Great defense by Lucic. Oh no, they called the foul. He got a lot of ball on this. Look at this. Woo-hoo. Goodness me. Osman, I think, very fortunate. 3 fouls on Vladimir Lucic. So Cedi Osman goes back to the free throw line, where he is 1 of 2. It's been his kind of the chink in his armor, especially when you remember that game against the USA when he missed vital free throws at the end that basically could have iced the victory. It's not because he doesn't want to make them. It's just sometimes the free throw game is just so difficult. And he misses both incredibly. Well, maybe that was the basketball gods, because it did look like Vladimir Lucic had a lot of ball on that. So the lead remains 10. Micic pulls up. And Schengen continues to contribute. Much easier with Jokic out. Larkin. They pass it. Here it is. Osman. And the follow. And Schengen is fouled. Boy, he's playing like a beast in there, isn't he? And Lucic has just been he's just been teed up. Lucic. Now, had they called the foul on him, he might be out of the game. Depends who they called the foul on originally. He had 3. It was indeed. So he is lost for the game. What a crucial, crucial sequence that goes against Serbia. One of the best players for Serbia out of the game with 5 fouls. And we talk about keeping your composure if you're Turkey, but now Serbia have lost their composure. Mamatolu makes the free throw to get it back to a 9-point game. Now there will be free throws. I know Serbia are not over the limit, but that was he was judged to be in the shooting motion. So it's back to a 9-point lead. And Schengen makes the second. And more than anything, you're just kind of happy that we're watching some good Turkish basketball, because it was, for the neutral, it's frustrating to watch them suffer so much in that first half, as much as you're happy to see Serbia playing so well. And now it's a game. It's an 8-point game. And he makes both. And the Turkish fans, they know this game is alive and kicking for their team. 7 points, the difference. And Larkin reaches around and fouls Militunov, the 4th team foul on Turkey in the quarter. Great effort, though. Probably, definitely worth going for the steal there from Larkin. They inbound the basketball. And Jagodic Kurica decides to take it back out, perhaps wisely. Micic, and he's fouled by Shanley, so now Micic will go to the line. They've put the basketball in the hands of their Anadolu Efes star, and he's going to try to reward them now with a couple of free throws. What a game, what an atmosphere. Amazing implications as well, and Jokovic, again, with the best seat in the house, taking it all in. One of the all-time greats in tennis. And I think probably ask any Serbian, they would tell you he is the greatest of all time. Micic takes his time and sinks both free throws to take it back to a 9-point lead. I think they want to try to deny him the basketball next time down the court. Here comes Schengen again. Larkin, Shanley, it's a 2 if it goes. I think they're in such a rush to get a shot. Unnecessarily, Militunov battling down low, gets blocked by Shanley. Now the break. And it's Korkmaz who drives in and scores. Furkan Korkmaz. This is shaping up to be one heck of a game in this window of the European qualifiers. Unbelievable. Serbia led by 21. Now Guduric. Oh, that was big. Back to a 10-point lead. Boy, great get from Schengen. Larkin for three. The problem is when you trail by 21 points, even if you have a huge comeback, you're still trailing. So now Serbia looks to go even further ahead. Hauser going to check in to next dead ball. Kalinic over to Guduric. And, oh, another three. Jagadic Kurica takes it up to a 13-point lead for Serbia. Well, they know the runs are coming, Serbia. But you have to have an answer, and they have, forcing the timeout. 8 of 22 from three-point range for Serbia.
Ercan, Furkan buradan çıktığın zaman atıyorsan varsın, yoksa hemen short yola bağlıyoruz. Ercan köşeye geliyor. Buradan hemen short yol yardım ediyorlar. İki köşeli adam var. Burada hemen tık ekstra pas. Tamam mı? Olsun. Normal set oynuyoruz. Basketten sonra sen atarsak bir kişi olursun. Pres yapıyorsun.
That was the block, and it led to this drive by Korkmaz. But then this was one of the 2 3-pointers just made by Serbia. Jagadic Kurica. He's made 2. So Guduric, Jagadic Kurica, Kalinic, who has 3 threes, and Lucic, who's fouled out, have all hit shots from 3-point range. Hauser's checked into the game. He's got the basketball. Schengen going to work, spins. Oh, great move! And he almost had a chance for a 3-point play. Boy, his development has been phenomenal. 20-year-old. Second foul. And Schengen is just arguably the most important player in the game for Turkey. Hedo Turkoglu. The competitive juice is still flowing for the Turkish legend as he watches. He knows how important this game is for Turkey to fuel their hopes of getting to the World Cup. Guduric searching for space, gets it to Militunov, who goes up for the dunk. Boy, nice passing. They're exactly what they wanted, and they got it. In a corner it goes, 3-point shot, good! Wow, Osmani. Yilmaz misses it right at the buzzer. Tremendous quarter of basketball. Turkey have come back, but Serbia still lead it 65-55. 10 minutes remaining. Well, Serbia finally making some threes, getting to the free throw line, and Serbia their percentages have dropped a little bit. Well, these are the best plays from the third quarter, and it has been electric. Larkin with the runner. Kalinic with the three-pointer. Osman really started getting it going, whether it was in transition, shooting, getting to the free throw line. Mamatolu came out and hit another three-pointer. And how about Schengen? Goodness me. What a player the Houston Rockets have. He is sensational. And then Osmani hit that late three. That kind of helped Serbia for a minute, but then Turkey started turning it on again, and they were not giving up. Korkmaz came back into the game and scored in transition. Militunov had the shot swatted. He wanted a foul, but scan the Courtside 1891 app into your phones, and you'll have use that barcode there, folks, for your smartphone to get the video stream schedules and scores. Schengen's got 17 points, 9 rebounds. So Serbia trying to put this thing to bed, leading Turkey by 10. Turkey had possession here at the start of the fourth. Korkmaz fouled as he puts up a three. Good move. He saw Militunov. Now, has he given him 3 free throws? That's the question. No, he gets 2. Yeah, it's definitely 2 free throws, but they're going to have that confirmed pretty quickly.
Yapılan faul 2 sayılı atış bölgesinde miydi? 3 sayılı atış bölgesinde miydi? Hakemler için karar verecek.
This is what the referees are looking at. Just trying to confirm. This will be the one that lets them know he's going to get 2 free throws. So when will Jokic come back in the game? He's got 21 points, 9 of 13 from the floor. So 2 free throws. And Korkmaz knows how important these are. He's played 16.5 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 8 from the floor. He's played very well. He's got a couple of steals. And sinks both. And gets it back to an 8-point deficit. Turkey showing great fight. Playing like their World Cup lives depend on it. I know Guduric can shoot it. Osmani on him. Entry pass. And a foul called as Serbia get it to Jagadic Kurica. And it was Schengen that got him in the end. 3 fouls on Schengen. A 35-year-old veteran playing a huge game for his country. Only makes 1 of 2. And Turkey could not rebound the miss. And the poor cameraman, helped by Korkmaz. Hopefully he's okay. Korkmaz is going to try to inbound it. He does. Serbia spreading the court. 3-point shooters out there. Yilmaz, Guduric steps back. And Turkey again with another opportunity. A 3 would cut the deficit to 6. Well, they tried to go back to Schengen. He's really been their most effective player. Oh, it's going to be a 3, and it's going to be Korkmaz. That's what they were saving him for at the start of the second half, and he's come back out, and he's cut it to 6. Militunov. Fouled by Osmani. Second team foul. I don't know why you would foul. I mean, you've got him pushed pretty far away from the basket. This was Korkmaz. Didn't hesitate. It's come a long way since he was named the Basketball Champions League Young Player of the Year back in the days when he played for Banvit. Yilmaz has it turned over. Shane Larkin, great defense. And the pass goes to Osman. What a finish from Cedi Osman. Silky smooth reverse layup. The deficit is just 4 points. The crowd, the noise. The fans trying to get behind Turkey. Here comes Yilmaz. And offensive foul. He must have thrown an elbow. I don't understand. Is that? Yeah, they called the foul on Yilmaz. I would have to see it again. I mean, I didn't see the elbow, to be honest. But maybe he kind of cleared out with his arm or something. Because otherwise, why would Ergin Ataman being complaining? He called the foul unless he was asking for an unsportsmanlike. Osman dribbles right. He's so effective going to the basket. Osman, is he going to try to penetrate? No, he's going to put it up from 3. He misses everything. Just glanced off the rim. Jokic back in the game, has the ball. Now Micic. And Osmani fouls Jokic a long way from the basket. That's number 3 on Turkey in this frame. And clearly, if you can keep the ball out of his hands, but the problem is if you foul him, ultimately he's going to end up getting free throws. Guduric dances right, steps back. Oh boy, he's going to get an open look. It looks good. It is good. And the lead goes back to 7. Turkey fans trying not to lose heart here. Larkin dribbles back over to Osmani, and the pass batted out of bounds by Serbia. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And Ataman knows this is an important possession, and perhaps he wants to talk about defending Jokic as well, so he calls timeout. 69-62, Serbia on top. Turkey will have 4 seconds to get the shot off. Let's listen to the coach.
Micic player. Who is with Micic? Okay, Shane, come here to pass. Furkan Korkmaz. Alperen. Okay, Shane, you make the sideline here. Cedi buradan cut ediyor. If Cedi is open, Shane, pass the ball, Cedi. Jerry, good pick here. Alperen, he will come. Pass the ball, Jerry, to that. If not, Alperen, Furkan, we have time. Furkan will fire. Hiç aşağı git. Ben Alperen, big. Alıp buradan atak yapıyoruz.
So we're either going to see Osman get the basketball or we're going to see Korkmaz get it, and he's going to peel in and drive to the basket. Novak Djokovic being welcomed by the crowd. I mean, Istanbul is a fantastic city. If you haven't made it to Istanbul, you have got to come to the city where East meets West. It's a fascinating place. Schengen has just been enormous. Unbelievable talent. And after calling the timeout, they don't even get a shot off. They don't even get the ball in bounds. And that's the problem when you set up a play like that. But the inbounds person has to know. Got to get the ball in bounds at least. Got to have like some type of safety blanket. Micic gets it back to Jokic. He gets blocked from behind. Good job, Korkmaz racing down the floor. Schengen open, so he takes it and is off the front of the rim. Gruder, shot clock down to 4. Micic is going to have to take it. He does. He falls down. And they have called a flop. They have called a flop on Micic. So, technical free throw. Polish referee doesn't hesitate. Here it is again. He's looking at the ref, hoping a foul has been called, but instead they have called a flop. And Djokovic, amongst the Serbian fans, not enamored with that call. A referee just has to call what they see, and if that's what they saw, they've got to call it. They've got to stand by it. Crew chief Antonio Conde, they confirm it. So a technical free throw will be attempted by Furkan Korkmaz. This could be a 4-point trip down the floor. And now Ergin Ataman is adamant about something. So I don't know, does he want an explanation? And they, because they're saying it's Serbia basketball because they rebound the miss, but then they called the flop. What an interesting call. And so Serbia did not come off that badly off that because they still get possession. Micic. Over it goes. He got to Kurica. And Proch again calls a foul, a push on Serbia. So Turkey get the basketball back with 5.5 minutes remaining. And Jokic already had to put his team on his back and lead him to that thrilling overtime victory over Greece, and Belgrade is once again in the center of the storm, trying to lift his team to a priceless road win now in Istanbul. Turkey pulling out all stops here to try to get the win in front of their home fans. And Osmani called for a moving screen. Yeah, I got to admit, I didn't see that one either. Jokic, Guduric. Now the pass to Kalinic, guarded by Osman. He whips it. Guduric for three. Not this time, and Cedi Osman has it in the open floor. Serbia get back on defense. 4:55 remaining. Osman, somehow, some way, gets in the paint and scores the toughest of drives. Boy, he is sensational, putting the ball on the deck and going to the basket. Micic, back to Jokic. You'd rather him shoot it there, I think, than inside. And he misses. And again, Turkey, this is their moment. 4.5 minutes remaining. Korkmaz puts it up from the baseline. Well, they had a good look. Osmani battling with Jokic. They get it to Kalinic, and he gets it to go. Terrific finish from Nikola Kalinic. Everybody will be talking about his half-court buzzer beater before halftime. But every one of these shots is just as important. Under 4 minutes remaining. The pass to Osman for three. It looks good. It is good. And back to a three-point game, and Cedi Osman has just taken off in the second half. He has been an absolute superstar. Micic drives, tough shot, wasn't a good shot. Now up ahead, they get it to Osman. What a catch! He scores. He was fouled. He was fouled. He's going to the line. A chance to tie it. Turkey have risen from the dead in remarkable fashion. An unbelievable game. What a fight back by Turkey, the 12 giant men. Sensational stuff. Osman playing like the best player in the world right now. He's got 20, I think when you count that. No, he's got 21 points. He's going to the line for a game high 22. Look at that crowd. This is what the European qualifiers are all about. It's about the fans watching their national team, and they are seeing something special right now. Just an incredible catch, an incredible make. Cedi Osman is just playing out of his mind right now. Guduric was trying to be careful not to commit the foul. Look at Osman. Look at him. He was like a wide receiver holding that in. This could go down as one of the great games. Well, it is. It's definitely one of the greatest games ever in the European qualifiers. And again, what a joy to see these players coming out like Osman, returning to play for Turkey. Korkmaz, Schengen. When they get their big guns back, that's what it's all about. And also Jokic for Serbia has been relatively quiet in the second half. And he has tied the game. Cedi Osman has gone into a telephone booth and come out as Superman. He has been sensational. Now Micic. Who's going to rescue this thing for Serbia? The crowd boos. Micic looking for space. Kalinic for three. Misses everything, but it goes off of Schengen and out of bounds. It was such a bad shot that Schengen wasn't ready to catch it. It went right over the rim. 1.2 seconds remain because the ball did not hit the rim. And Svetoslav Pešić, who's seen it all in his legendary career as a coach, trying to steer Serbia to victory in Istanbul. They get it, they dump it, and a foul called. And boy, that is tough when you have a player. And Antonio Conde from the wing called the foul before the shot, so Jokic will go to the free throw line. And misses the first. He takes his time and he gets the second one to go, and Serbia moves back in front by 1. Shot clock down to 10. Larkin. Surely you got to find Osman. Oh, Mitsic takes it away from Larkin. What was Larkin doing? Guduric. Well, that's got to rank as the worst turnover of the game. Guduric. In it goes. Jokic to the corner. Kalinic for 3. Misses. But Jokic there for the rebound. He passes and it goes off of Kalinic. Kalinic thought Jokic was going back up with it. And that ranks as the second worst turnover. You got to get the ball to Osman. He is playing like he's from another planet right now. He's got 22 points, 20 in the second half. And another pass, this time kicked. Oh, what a joy it is to watch a game like this. Unreal. You'd hate to be the team that loses a game like this, that's for sure. Osman looking for some space. He puts it up from 3. Nobody's there for the rebound. And wow, they have called a foul on Jokic. And now Jokic is losing it. Understandably, I can't see what went wrong here. Oh, he pushed off with his left shoulder is what it was. He cleared out. Watch the left arm. Yeah. Well, and it is a... He's saying he had the ball, but yes, but the referee's saying you can't clear out like that. Wow. This brings back memories of 2010, that semifinal at the FIBA Basketball World Cup when Tanjevic was coaching Turkey and Dusan Ivkovic was coaching Serbia. So Turkey had tied it. So they called a technical foul on Kalinic. That's what that was, for complaining. And now they're saying, Adamant is saying his team should be shooting free throws with Serbia over the limit. But it wasn't a type of foul. Oh, now an offensive foul. Is it called on Osman? My goodness. Now Pešić appealing for an unsportsmanlike. I'd have to see it again. Watch this. Now they're tangled up. Wow, some of the games and shit that we're watching right now. And Osman frustrated. He's trying to get the basketball. He's in that zone right now where he feels like he can do anything, which probably he can, but he's got to get the basketball. Guduric hopefully is okay. He's flexing his left knee. And Jokovic is like, boy, just put me on the tennis court. I couldn't handle this stuff. Unbelievable. got to finish in the top 3 of your group if you're going to qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And both Serbia and Turkey right now are 2 and 3 and 4th and 5th place respectively, behind Latvia, Greece, and Belgium, and ahead of 1 and 4 Great Britain. Now Jokic gets it inside, passes it back out, and Jagodnik, Karidzic, and Kalinic for 3. Yes! Kalinic! Boy, what kind of guts has he got, having been in this tough game. He's put up an air ball, but he hasn't lost his confidence. And another offensive foul called on Turkey. Watch this again. And they're saying that he kind of cleared out with Kalinic, the shot to the midsection. Watch this. No, not. It's a physical game where all of a sudden it seems like they're calling it really tight on against both teams. And now Serbia in the ascendancy with a chance to go up by 2 scores. And they've called the foul on Korkmaz. And Serbia appealing for a flop. But they're not going to get it. And yet you can understand why they're asking for the flop. Well, a couple of possessions, Turkey had it with a chance to take the lead. And then to tie it, and now they're on the back foot again. And Guduric is at the line. And both Guduric and Kalinic have made big shots here for Serbia in hostile territory that both are very familiar with, because they both have played professionally here. In fact, Guduric still does. Takes his time and makes the 2 free throws, and it's back to a 5-point lead now for Serbia. Have Turkey missed their chance? Still a long time to go. They're going to have to make a shot. Schengen gets it into the paint. And, oh, he misses the shot, but he gets it back. He puts it up. He misses again. Incredible. Heartbreak for Turkey. Kalinic hustles to the other end. He misses the shot, but Jokic beats Turkey down the floor to get the rebound. What was Turkey doing on that play? Schengen was so close twice to making the shot right at the basket. It would not go down. And with 47.5 seconds left, Turkey now trail by 7.
Sertaç oyuna gel. Ercan'la değişiyorsun. Buradan çıkartıyoruz topu ya, normal. Bırakın, up oynayacağız hemen. Up oynayacağız. Buradan Alperen hemen buraya koşuyor. Furkan burada. You come, you get the ball on that side. Sertaç pick. Buradan. Cedikat, Furkan. Pick to Alperen. Check here. Then Furkan comes to shot for 3-point shot. Okay. Up. Regular up. Okay, from this side. Haydi. Okay.
Well, a lot of mental fortitude being shown by Serbia in this game. The adversity. And of course, sometimes it comes down to making or missing shots, and Turkey have missed a couple of shots, but at the end of the day, Kalinic just doesn't hesitate. He goes down, and Jokic beats Schengen down the floor to ensure another basket for Serbia. Now Turkey have to hurry. The clock is now the enemy. Korkmaz puts it up, and another miss, but they get it back. Shanley for 3. Schengen with the rebound. gets it back outside. Korkmaz for three. Still can't get it to drop. It'll stay at this end with 23.2 seconds to go. Turkey just can't buy a basket. Meanwhile, valuable seconds tick off the clock. It's almost a foul, surely, on Micic coming over the back of Osman. Osman from the right corner. And they continue to battle for the basketball. Schengen for three, steps into it, misses it. And Serbia have rebounded the miss and are going to win an incredible game here in Istanbul. A remarkable comeback by Turkey, only to be dashed at the end. Serbia win the game, and famously 79-72, and keep their World Cup qualification hopes well and truly alive. Well, those threes made, including the one by Kalinic in the first half, so big for Serbia. They just did not shy away. They were brave in those difficult moments, taking them and making them. And Turkey played so much better, really, in the second half. They won the second half, but it's not who wins the second half, it's who wins the entire 40 minutes. Osman with 22. Jokic finished with a game-high 24 points. And Turkey are left disappointed. Jokovic, no doubt, leaves a very happy man as his compatriots get a win. And I thought it was interesting that with so many Serbian players, competing in this country, Micic was telling his guys to not to become too celebratory over there. Show some respect to this Turkish crowd who often cheer for them. Hiru Turkoglu, the president, the legend, the president of the federation, Omar Anan as well. All of them slapping high fives with their players. They can only be proud of Turkey, how they responded to all that adversity to come all the way back and to tie the game. And Nikola Jokic, better in the first half, but what you have to say about this Turkish team is that when the going got tough, the tough got going. Kalinic, especially Guduric, both came back and played so well in those difficult moments, and richly deserved the win. But in fairness, you could also say Turkey would have deserved to win the way they battled back as well. Just a great basketball game. So here's a look back at the highlights, but the reality is now that Turkey are in real trouble. Even so, they've still got 2 windows to rescue the World Cup campaign, although I don't know that they control their own destiny now. They will have a home game against Belgium on November 10th, and then they will travel to Serbia on November 13th. And then in February, they will host Latvia, and then they will play at Belgium. Serbia, meanwhile, will play at Great Britain. Then they will host Turkey in November. Those are 2 November games. And then Serbia will play at Greece. No doubt that'll be a tough game on February 24th. And then Serbia will host Great Britain on February 27th. And you would think, in ordinary circumstances, that they're running, so to speak, 2 games against Great Britain and 2 against Turkey is going to be considerably easier than Turkey's, who have to play Serbia and also Latvia, as well as Belgium twice. And Belgium, despite they've losing today, Greece are a dangerous team. Great Britain have really pushed Latvia to the limit, but they're going to fall as well. They're trailing 87-80 now with 10 seconds remaining. So Serbia appear to have put their World Cup qualification campaign back on track. Guduric and Kalinic hitting those big shots, and poor Schengen, who was brilliant, just not able to get those shots to fall right at the end. And don't forget, these teams will also be playing at the FIBA Eurobasket coming up. So even though the window has stopped, these two teams will now be traveling to their destinations to get ready for the Eurobasket. Serbia will be playing in Prague, so they'll be traveling there, and Turkey will now go to Tbilisi to play in Georgia. So what a game, folks. What a game. And we're just so happy that you could tune in and watch, or watch this whenever you're going to watch it, because this was one of those classic national team games that makes you love international basketball. Just a sensational, sensational effort from both teams. Incredible crowd. Turkey, one of the true hotbeds of basketball in Europe, hosting a remarkable game between Serbia and Turkey, and Serbia prevailing in really quite an amazing fashion, winning tonight. So Serbia win it 79-72 over Turkey here in the Sinan Erdem Dome. Well, both teams showed up here in Istanbul today knowing that a victory was crucial as they tried to stay in the hunt for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. It went down to the wire effectively, and Serbia made the plays they had to make. They won it 79-72.